and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. Today I am doing my Heaven and Earth project. This is called Mini Secret Door and it's a 58 by 85 centimetre canvas, blank canvas, and 85 colours. So not massive amount of colours. I am using one of my original trash drill cook pots. I'm also using my grey mini cook tray today, and hopefully my pen, which came from Sapler Bellator, if the tape is strong enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my first colour. So let's get that one in, which is 3827. So coming on today to talk obviously about PK November, which starts on November the 1st. I thought I would come on and I would go through some of the rules, as it were, you know, the rules. So PK November stands for Pattern Keeper November. You can do any project which uses Pattern Keeper, simple as that. Let's put that one in. And it doesn't have to be a new start, it doesn't have to be a finish, because obviously Pattern Keeper, some of these can be quite big finishes, big canvases. So you don't have to worry about whether you're going to get it finished or not. That's probably not going to happen. All right, Peps. She's been quiet for like 2 hours. Minute I start filming. Peps! It's enough. Pepper! So that one's 4 down. I'm just going to make sure she's stopped. Peps! Enough. Pepper! It'll be because someone's outside in the car. Simple as that. So that's that section done. So PK November. This has come around out of a urge to get some of mine done, because it does take a back seat. So we want 3, and then we want that one there. Yep. Because it does take longer. You know, it's something that takes a little bit longer to do. Doing this small 2x3 section can take me a couple of hours sometimes. You know, if you've got a pattern that's particularly confetti, you know, you'll be used to that. So I really want to get some progress made. I really wanted to do something that I thought you guys would want to watch. I had been asked by Sharon Wildboar specifically, but a couple of other people as well, to do a Heaven and Earth event. So here we are. Okay, so how to get started. As I said, you can do any project where you use Pattern Keeper. That could be a diamond painting, it could be cross stitch, it could be using graph paper and colouring in the squares. It doesn't matter, as long as you are tracking the percentage that you have done of your chart on Pattern Keeper and the number of stitches, coloured in bits, drills that you've used. So to participate, the first thing that you need to do, let me just get this one in, is you need to send me a picture by email to my email address, which is kittenupkitten@gmail.com. And you need to also include, if you've already started your project, you need to include the percentage that you've done and the amount of drills that you have laid, because that will be one of the criteria for the prizes. Okay, that needs to be sent to me no later than midnight. I think we're still on BST, so no later than midnight on the 30th of October. This will then give me time to put your pictures all together and to put up a video showing everybody's starting point, including my own. Now, the reason I have decided to do a 3x2 square today is because my sections will be 2x2 to enable me time to be able to do a video a day. I'm crazy, aren't I? Whose idea was that? I'm pretty sure it's Penny's. So yeah, it will give me an opportunity to do a 2x2 square per day. And then on the Tuesday, the 1st, I will go live. And you can join me going live, doing heaven and earth. That will be roughly, I say roughly, let me just count these across. So 1, 6, 2, 4, 6, and it's missed 2, and it's there. There we go. You see how hard it is to do Pattern Keeper when you're talking. So that will give me an opportunity to put a video together. I will go live on the Tuesday evening, and it will be around 8 p.m. BST. Alternative lives may be earlier in the day, just so I can give everybody a chance to join in. But every day there will be a video of me working on my heaven and earth project for you to sit and work alongside. So let's see what we've got. How many of those we've got? A few of those, so let's get those. 1, 6, 7. And hopefully during the course of November, doing your section a day minimum, we can make some great inroads together, doing our Pattern Keeper canvases, and you might win a prize into the bargain, which is always a good thing. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Oh, didn't change it to me pen. Let's do that. And then we've got a gap of 2, and then we've got 2 more. So 1 there. Actually, the wax in this pen is lasting very well. I will be predominantly single placing, so it's not like I need to replace my tape. That's that one done. What are the minimum requirements? So you need to do a minimum of a 2x2 square per day. Minimum. There is no maximum. You know, if it spurs you on and you get absolutely loads done, I don't think anyone will mind if you win a prize. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. It's about taking the time to actually get it done. So 2x2 square minimum, that is what I will be working just for the fact that I will be filming. You can, of course, if you don't do a section one day, you can then do 2 sections the next. That's what I'll be doing with filming. I will probably be filming 2 or 3 videos at a time so that I can spread them out daily because of my working schedule. So that is absolutely fine. And between us, we should be able to get some progress done. That would be nice, wouldn't it? During the course of November, I will be working on my heaven and earth predominantly because I'll be doing the videos. If I have any spare time, I will either do some on Mackenzie's treasure. If I'm a little bit fed up of squares by that point, I may even do, right, I'm not going to do that one yet because we only need 2. I'm picking ones that we've got a fair few of. 3, 8, 2, 8. Yeah, I might do some on my dancer because it's rounds, but that will probably be off camera. So the videos throughout November will be heaven and earth ones. So if you are a heaven and earth fan, and even if you're not taking part in the actual event, you can simply enjoy the heaven and earth month that is November. Prizes, there will be 3 main prizes. Now this doesn't mean that I won't be chucking in the odd random prize here and there, but the 3 main prizes will be most drills laid, there will be highest percentage completed, and the big prize, I have no idea what that big prize is yet. It will probably be a collection of items. The main prize will be awarded to the person who wins the vote on who has the best whip, and that will be voted for by you guys and me. You cannot vote for your own, which is only fair. And it will be for what we think has been the best whip. It could be that you think they've done the most work. You could think it's because they've got the best outcome, the best picture. You know, it's just whichever canvas you think deserves to win that prize. And by doing that, we are then supporting each other in our pattern keeper journey. So I'm very excited about doing this. Here's the washing machine going. Don't you just love my videos? All of this free background noise, all original to me. Please keep an eye out on Amazon for the soundtrack. So other than that, what have I been doing? So I have done the unboxing for my custom, which I was very pleased with. 24,000 white ABs. That's all I'm saying. But it's going to be beautiful. I just hope. Right, I've done that one as well, so let's tick that off. You know that I'm going to muck this up at some point. One above there. So I have done that, and I have done a kitting up, which will be going up today. So in case you don't know, it is Friday. It is roughly 20 to 11 in the morning. This video may take me a couple of hours because I will need to take a break in between, because I do have trays being produced, getting a nice little stack up, ready to launch those. Now, if you have been waiting for Etsy to go live, it is now, I am now back open. I haven't added on the resin stuff yet. I will be prepping that and photographing and getting that up over the weekend, just in case you needed to know. Oh, lots of A's. Let's do those. 977. I also need to say a big thank you to Penny from Kelp Sparkles. She did give me a load of spare drills, which managed to tick off quite a few. So what colour is this one? Is this a darker one or a paler one? I think this is a darker one, so let's go for that. So I was able to tick off quite a few of the drills that I needed, the smaller amounts, which was fabulous. So I put those away today. One there, two below it. You see, I'm not fussed about using different colours. But I definitely wouldn't have had as many as I needed without Penny's help. We did have a long conversation on the phone last night about running out of drills during November. I'm not sure which way Penny's going to do it, so we do have a backup plan for her. I know she is worried about how many 820s she needs, but I do have some here in kits if I need to pinch them out for her. I'm not too worried because I'm working on poured glue. I figure that if I run out of a drill or two, I will just skip them and I'll just carry on with the sections until I get some more. So I'm not too worried. I mean, I don't think it will happen. I'm not the fastest diamond painter anyway. It's more about getting some done. It's more about coming together and enjoying this crazy process we have of doing these blank canvases, because it definitely is a challenge, is probably the best word. Although it's not taking me too long today actually. So far, doing all right. So we've got 3 in a diagonal there. So let's get those 3 in. Got 1 coming off it. I do find doing the heaven and earth relaxing. Right, so 1 coming off it there. Even though you have to think a little bit harder, you sort of get immersed in the process. I know Penny loves doing her heaven and earth. I'm, you know, I do want to get some of this done. It would be nice to see some real progress, because so far, you know, I've literally managed to do this 2 square strip across the top, and that's it. So I really would like to get some progress made. And then we've got 2 down here, 1 away, 1 there. Trying to keep an eye on where I'm placing my drills to make sure I've got the gaps in the right places, because it isn't just where you're putting the drills that you're using as your guide, it's also where the gaps are. You tend to look for patterns. See, it's proper gearing up now. I always think if I keep trying to talk while it's running, you're not going to hear me anyway, but then I get paranoid that I'm sitting here in silence. So let's at least get this colour in. I may take a short break while I wait for the washer to finish, because, you know, it is annoying. I think the dishwasher's going as well. Don't tell my husband, he gets freaky if it's both on at the same time. So I will go back in a second. 1 second. Okay, so washer's finished, dishwasher is still going. But I have finished with that colour, so let's put that back. I'm quite pleased that I do have quite a few of the smaller amounts, so it's only really the larger amounts that I'm still waiting for. But if you could have seen me last night pulling out kitted up kits to see if they'd got 820 in, so that I can help Penny if she runs out, because she'll probably be doing a lot more on hers than I will be. And I'm like, it's fine, mate, don't worry, it's fine, we'll be okay. 435. It's a little bit easier for me because I'm doing mine on poured glue. You know, I can leave the plastic on and I can just, you know, crack on. But for Penny, because she's working on double-sided tape, it's a little bit harder. So I don't know what she's going to do, but cross that bridge when we come to it, I think. I forgot how nice this pen is to use. It is quite heavy, but it's really nice. Might keep this pen as my my heaven and earth pen, because I do a lot of single placing, obviously, with heaven and earth, so it's not so much about the multi-placer. So we've got 2 and we've got 1 there. I do hope that you're all well. I am aware that I am quite a few comments behind. My plan was to do another super long video, a super long whip and ramble, possibly tomorrow, and get through all of the comments. I think what I'm going to do, comments that I have answered, I probably won't read out, because it seems a bit silly, doesn't it, for me to do it twice, you know. So if I have put a comment on, I may not answer. I may still mention your name though, because I know it's nice. People like that when you mention their name. So might do that. I think it might be the easiest and quickest way. And to be fair, I may even do it on my round canvas, because I've got an awful lot of colour blocking to get through, and it would be very easy to do the colour blocking while I do all the questions. So I might do that. I do intend, I am intending on placing a Diamond Art Club order next week as my Christmas treat to myself, because that's how I roll, and because I do have some money towards a couple of paintings from the I Miss You that I sold, and from, I got some commission from somebody placing an order through my link. So I have got enough to get a couple. So if I, you know, buy a third myself, that'll give me 3 new canvases. And that's never a bad thing, is it? I've got my eye on a couple. I haven't seen, you know, like when you see a canvas and you're like, I've got to have it. I have to have it. I haven't seen one like that, but I've seen quite a few that I thought, oh, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind that one. So I thought, well, as I've got this extra money, I may as well buy a couple. I do want to try and get a couple of smaller canvases, because I do have quite a lot of large ones, and it would be nice to have a couple of smaller ones. So I'm going to check out what's available and possibly place an order. So my no buy at that point will be officially broken, but it will be the last order of this year. I won't then be ordering anything else until after the hell that is January, because, you know, we all have that, especially if you work, don't we? You know, get paid in January. January is the longest month ever. So making sure I've got this in the right place. That was a bit crooked. Okay, that's them two. I just worry when I'm doing this that I'm, you know, that I keep going quiet all the time because I'm concentrating. But it needs, oh, dropped my drill. Don't know where that went. I was all ready to place it. You know that feeling. Oh, 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 get in there, get in there. Gone. Right, one across the bottom and it's slap bang in the middle. So far so good. Don't think I've made a mistake yet. There is still time. It is a wet, rainy day. I wouldn't say it's cold. It's not cold. I have got my back door open still, but it is miserable. Exactly what the UK is known for. Miserable weather. But I'm making the most of it today. I've been out pretty much every day this week, which, considering I've been off work, is quite a lot for me. So today I am having a chill day. I'm having a diamond painting day, along with some tray production, but getting a nice little collection now. I'm just about, we've done a run of white, so I'm just getting ready to switch to the grey. We have now sourced another, well, I can show you actually. Shall I give you a sneak peek? Not a sneak peek of the colour, because we won't be doing this colour. I just don't think it's a right colour for a tray. If at some point people ask specifically for it, I might change my mind. But basically, so my husband and his work friends, they all have, this is the new thing for them, is having 3D printers. And my husband was saying he was having, not problems, but he was having areas of the 3D print that he wasn't overly happy with. So one of his workmates has got the same printer but uses a different filament, so he has printed me off a tray and a lid. I don't have a stopper yet, so the reason that I wouldn't have it is because it is black. Now for me, I don't think a black tray works, but the quality of this is fabulous. So we have ordered white and silver grey in that particular filament type, and that should be here next week. So the grey may be a slightly different colour to this one. 729, where are you? So looking forward to that, because it's they're much bigger rolls as well. It just means my husband's got to print an attachment to hold a kilo roll. The ones that we were getting were half a kilo, so yeah, looking forward to that. No, did it again, didn't put my pen on. So I am using up the last of the white roll that we had. Now, bearing in mind, we have had some that we've binned because they haven't been the right quality. You know, I'm quite impressed with how many we can get from the one roll. That will get, you know, it has got less because when we first started, the printer was automatically printing a base for each one. We did away with doing that because we didn't need it. Right, so that one's there. So yeah, looking forward to getting that new filament and seeing the difference in the grey colour. I don't mind this grey, I quite like it, but I think the newer one is lighter, is a little bit lighter. And I was talking to Penny about colours. I do want to do other colours at some point, but for the time being, certainly not this year, but for the time being, it will just be the white and grey because we've only got one printer. So, you know, if we did just white, we'd be able to print a lot more, a lot quicker. So by just sticking to two colours, it means that I'm able then to fulfill the amounts that I want. But we will do other colours later on. However, I'm not into the dark colours. I would much rather do pastel colours because I just think they look nicer. And it's easy to see your drills. Do you know what I mean? One of the things, Penny did a fabulous video on the trays because obviously, of course she's got some. Of course she has. She was heckling me about wanting the red ones, so she's literally got the very first two trays that came off the printer, so they're not the best quality, but she wanted them anyway. I also did give her a set of white for her to try out. She did a fabulous little video for me. I was so pleased. I was very nervous about her trying them in case she didn't like them, but she did. She loved them, so thank you, Penny, for all your help. But we were discussing other colours and the way that we would do it. We just have to take into account that we do only have one printer. Okay, what's this one? 402. This square and this square are not getting a lot on at all, are they? What's 402? How many of these done? 131, so I've got more than enough. So yeah, that's been our life. Right, so I have gone wrong. Can you see? Right, so there's the two. That one should be there. See, I noticed the gap. There wasn't a gap where there should be one. Done it again. Turn the pen on, Sam. Penny did tell me to do it a different way, and I've forgotten already. So that one. And that one. And then that one. But I love all these oranges. I really do. So that one. And then one below. And one to the side. Anybody else talk to themselves when they're doing their heaven and earth? I'm sure you do. I'm sure it can't just be me. So one in there, which is there. Two at the end. Oh, dropped it. Like that. And one at the bottom in there. That one's not very straight, is it? There we go. So yeah, very excited about the whole tray launch. I'm hoping that those of you that try the pens, try the trays, sorry, love them. I certainly do. But of course I would say that, wouldn't I? I'm being honest here. I'm not likely to turn around. I would honestly say when we tried the first tray, I did have backups in case they weren't any good, in case it didn't work. I was so pleased when it did, because I really, really like the design on this one. You know, having a lid, having the chunky stopper. You know, it was what I wanted. So I'm hoping that you all do. Right, so that's that colour done. What are we going to go for next? How many of those? We'll go for the anchors. Oh, we've got some in this end couple now, which will be good. I haven't checked recently to see what it looks like. I might do that at the end, because it's very difficult when you're working on it to really take notice of what you're doing. You don't look at it that way. You're just looking at it as those individual colours. 3776. But yeah, it just leaves me a little 2x2 section at the end of this row to start me off at the beginning of the month, which will be great. Put your pen on. Thank you. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be nice doing it with all of you. One there. And one there. That's that one. Two down this end. One there. And one there. Try and straighten them a bit as I go. That's that two. And then we want two next to those. One, two. Then one off it. Oh, didn't pick the drill up again. One off it. Oh, that's my printer just finished, so I will carry on for a couple of minutes and then I'll go and set off the next component. My husband has got very clever. He was we were originally printing off one stopper at a time. He's now figured it so that we're actually printing 4, which is handy. So that's them 2. That one goes in there. So yeah, when I'm doing this, I'm not only looking at what's gone before, I'm also looking at what spaces are left, because that can sometimes help you more, because you see the patterns and it's very easy to get lost. As soon as you look away to pick a drill up, by the time you've looked back, you've lost where you are again. So sometimes having the spaces works better than having the drills. Right, so we've got one there, so let's get that one in. Pick 2 up at once then. Got one there, and then we've got a row of 4 going across. So let's get that one in, because that's on its own. Oh, not that one. Just try and pick these 4 up. Now it's all gone quiet because everything's stopped working now. So 1, 2, oh, I lied, dishwasher's still going. 4, and then one underneath the second one. Is that right? Yeah. Fabuloso. Right, let me go and take this, get this printer started again. Okay, that's that set off again. This is my life now when I'm at home. Like, literally. Diamond painting, filming and printing right now. One day I will be able to stay at home full time. Just do the nails, that would be nice. you know, all the creative stuff and nothing else. That would be great. So that one's on its own, so it's up there. So that's those two done. Seem to be, I don't know if it's just me, but I seem to be a bit quicker today, which is good. I'm not always, not the fastest diamond painter at all. I think a lot of that is just because of, obviously, because I work as well. So it's quite nice to come on and get a decent section done. So let's go back. Let's do the square. Let's see what the square is. So I am using my, oh, I've got a drill stuck in there. Oh. I'm using my mini cook tray, just because it is confetti. I don't need a big, you know, it's unlikely that I'm going to be multi-placing. So the mini cook tray is perfect for that. I laughed my head off that Penny switched all the colours around, but it's kind of nice. I kind of like it, and I think it's one of the features of the tray that is going to really appeal to people, that you can, you know, make it look the way you want it to look. 632. Get a few of these because I've got a fair few in. And I especially like the fact that although the stoppers do loosen off, I mean, this one's rattling, you know, it's really not tight at all. They still don't fall out because of the length of that shank on the stopper. So I'm loving using them. I really am. And I'm not just proud of myself for the tray. Yes, the choice of design was mine, but it's my husband that's, you know, perfected the printing. It's my daughter that sorted out the programming to get the name on. So it is very much a family thing, which is kind of nice. And it's also kind of nice that, you know, we've carried on having discussions about things that we can upgrade, you know. There are other things we can do with it. So I am enjoying that. So that one would be there. Get that in. I kind of next year would like to take, I said this last year as well, and I haven't, but I'd kind of like to take part in some events next year. Because I've not done that yet. Apart from planning my own, I've never actually done an event, and I'd quite like to. I think it would be nice to sit back and just enjoy diamond painting along. The problem is, for me, it would be ideal if I can find an event that's in January. So if you know of any events in January, please let me know, because in January, nail wise, it will be absolutely dead. Always is. No matter what I do, you know, I can put offers on, all that sort of thing, it is still always dead because nobody's got any money. So if you know of any events in January, please let me know so I can take a look and see if it's something I can do. See if I've got a canvas that will qualify. That would be good. No, wrong place, Sam. You need to miss one. Done that one. So that's that section done. I'm not promising I'm going to get all of this section done on camera because I do need to charge my phone. I have been editing and uploading this morning. Right, I've done that wrong, haven't I? So that one needs to go up there. And this one needs to go there. So easy to make a mistake. You see already, so I should only have a gap of 3 across here, and I've got a gap of 4. So I should have 2 there. So I think that one needs moving over. So let's move that one over. If I'm wrong, I'll figure it out later. Right, that's that one. they're never going to be perfect. Do you know what I mean? I'm one of those people that, especially when it's a confetti area like this, it's like, well, you know, it's not the end of the world. If it was, you know, her face or something, different matter, but the truth is, it is just confetti at the top here, so it's really not going to make much difference. Or I hope not anyway. If it does, I'm going to have the funkiest looking heaven and earth project ever. But there we go. That's them two done. And we've got a fair few of these down here. So let's get this one first, because that's that one. And then there. And then I've got a line of 3. Which goes on the end here. And then I've got one down here. Oh, didn't pick that one up. One down there. So let's cross those off. I've got one up here. So that's missed 3. One. Oh, did it again. Missed 3. One there. And then I've got a 3. Didn't pick that up very well. Let me just tap my drills into place. I've got a 3 across the top here. And then we've got 4 across the top of that. Oh, didn't pick them up. No, I want 4. To be honest, I don't know how old this tape is. 4 there, and then 3 underneath that. Go me multi-placing on my heaven and earth. If I can pick them up. So it goes underneath. And then we've got one lone one just there. So just neaten them up a bit. And that's that done. Fabulous. Okay, not too many of those, but let's get those in. So now I do need to change my bed as well today. The problem is when it's wet, it's like, well, I can change it, but what if I can't get it dry? You know, we don't have a tumble dryer, so it kind of puts me off a bit. But yeah, worst case scenario, I will just diamond paint today. It's fine. It's not a problem. 3, 5, 6. Don't need too many of those. I only need 150 in this whole painting. So that's pretty good. So that's that one. Done. And then we've got 2 in this bit. So where are we? Let's find the 4, the 2. So it's 1 in there and 1 in there. Done. And then 1 over here. Done. 2 in this section. Okay, where am I? 1, 1, 3, 4, 5. So 1 there. And 1 in there. Where's that row of 3 gone? See what I mean? You move away and you lose it. There. Literally, you look away and it's gone. Where you're looking is gone. That one goes in there. And then this one goes there. Fabulous. How long have we been going for? 44 minutes. So you see what I mean? This is why I wouldn't be able to do. There's no way I'd be able to do. Oh, I didn't put that one in. I missed one. See if I can dip in my pot and get one. There's no way I'd be able to do a 2x3 section and film 3 of those in a day. I mean, it would be impossible for me. So hence why I'm going for the smaller section. So all I'm doing is choosing pretty much the ones that are closest here to help me decide where to go. Don't always work that way. Oh, 3, 8, 5, 4. I need over 1,000 of these, and this is all I've got. Does not bode well. At all. Oh, did it again. Didn't do my pen. Thank you. 2 there. Luckily I don't need too much in this section, so let's hope I don't need too many of these next month. I am prepared to carry on and leave gaps if I have to, you know. It is not the end of the world. I will survive. Right, so this one here is in the wrong place. So let's move that up one because it should be in line with that. And then that one goes there and that one goes there. You see what I mean? It's very easy to make mistakes, but you can usually spot them as you're working. Right, so this one, we're just going to get those 2 because I only need 2. I only need 14 in the whole painting. 3, 8, 5, 5. Where are you? There. Right next to the ones I just had. I've got more than enough in here. Definitely got over. So that one goes in there. It's strange with Heaven and Earth because I don't always work the same way. You know, my thought process on what colour I go for next. When I did the previous, when I was attempting the previous Heaven and Earth, I went down the list at the side just because I had so many colours. It was easier. But with this one, because I've only got 85 and I can see all of them at one time, I'm not stuck to that. 4, 3, 6. I only need 82 of these, so I definitely have enough of these, which is kind of nice because I can see all my colours in one go. I can pick and choose which ones I go for. Right, so that's in there. And then this one is in there. So at the minute it's just about filling the section in. So if I pick through the colours on that first section, it's then one section done out of the way. And there. And I do need to get rid of this. I've got a trash drill in here, so let's get rid of that because I'm not going to want that one. It's got little dimples in the top. Why am I putting it away? I've got the other 3 to do. No, dropped it. Try again, Sam. That's that one. And then we've got one at this end. Which is there. And then we've got one. No, dropped it again. One in there. Okay, that's that done. Right, so I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to carry on with this off camera. I just thought I'd come on and make you aware. So do not forget, use the hashtag pknovember. If you're going to be using it anywhere, if you're commenting, that sort of thing, so I can find your comments really easily. Please make sure that you do get your photos and the amounts that you have left to do to me by the 30th, by midnight on the 30th, because I will need those to make the video, so we can update everyone on where you're starting from. You will need to repeat that the following Sunday. So every Sunday you need to send me a video. You need to send me a photo of your progress with percentage done and let me just get this one in. I only had 2, so I thought I'll do that quick. With your percentage in and your drills worked, and I will keep track of it in a very special little notebook, and that will help towards getting your prizes. So it is, as always, a goodbye from me. I'm going to continue this off camera. I do hope that you have a fabulous day, everybody. Please enjoy your whipping, and I will be back very soon with another video. Thank you for now. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.